The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Mets looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The throw to first, and he's out.
That is third. The catcher, Williams.
We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Not shortstop.
Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Righty to the plate. Bounced out to short. Adames. Save!
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And now Francisco Alvarez.
Batting fifth. The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Throw over to first. Lindor back in there. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Bowers makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Lindor, the base runner at first with one out. Lindor on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Two unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. He swings and fouls one off. All tied up here on opening day. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Bowers brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played four, no score. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And he'll one. Out to short. Over to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
In the air out towards right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trust.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets.
And now, your 2020.
Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, top of the second, Willie Adames stands in. Out to short, Lindor. On the run, throw to first, and they get Adames for the out.
The first baseman of the
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. The right-hander back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-2.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense, and when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short, Lindor. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The right-hander back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And a big swing and a miss.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a chopper. Monasterio fired to second. Relay to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Well struck right field. Goodbye, Cobra! He leaves the yard to right. It's 8-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started and getting to start, Sean Manaea. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take
Lindor. Off balance speed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
One down. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Foul ball there. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 Hit Club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's a base hit. Tries to get back and save.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. High fly ball, right field. Weimer settles underneath it. Corrals it. 2 down. Ronnie Mauricio now. Judas picks to first. Lindor back in there. On the ground to third. Monasterio tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. Mets straight. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, and he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Nimmo headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-zip.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
On the ground to short. Toss to Alonso, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Miley, a former All-Star, 37 years young. A former first-round pick back in 2008. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Monasterio drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. Yelich out on the play. Man at first. Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 1.
Alonso on at first, nobody out.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon.
you.